Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, y'all, so as you can see, I'm right here again. I just talked to you guys yesterday, so if you haven't already, check out that video where I shared my car payment for July, and we are officially down to one remaining car payment, and I am super excited about that. So today is Friday, so it is payday, and time for my bi-weekly budget update. Now, this is a little different because this is my final paycheck from my technically previous employer now. And y'all, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. A lot of bit disappointed, honestly. Just to share just a little bit, I worked a 30-day notice, and technically I only had to work 2 weeks technically, but I worked 30 days because 30 days is, if you work 30 days per the policy, you are able to get your vacation and your sick time paid out. Now, I don't know if a lot of people even look at it like this, but like your sick time or PTO time, although those are all benefits, and it's part of your total compensation. So that's money that you earn, because those hours are actually dollars, right? And so it's still your money. It's part of what they're paying you, essentially, right? So a lot of companies can get away with like maybe paying you a little bit less if they give you more vacation hours, whatever, because it's kind of equals out, essentially, I guess, right? Well, part of the 30-day notice was that I would get paid out my vacation hours and my sick time hours. And I am really good with like budgeting, y'all know that, numbers and all that kind of stuff. And so because I knew I'd be ending my role at the very beginning of July and essentially only getting one paycheck for the whole month, I was okay with that, because I was like, you know, once I got my start date of my new role, which I'll start next week, I would say that's fine, because I actually have a week built in where I can just take a vacation, which essentially I've been on vacation this whole week, just chilling, enjoy myself, spend time with my kids, all that good stuff. But I wasn't worried about the money for the rest of the month because of the vacation and the sick time hours. Like I had basically almost 2 weeks worth of pay. So basically a whole paycheck worth of vacation time, if that makes sense, if it was paid out. But you have to work a 30-day notice to get those. So I did, that's what I did. And because essentially I could have been off for like a month, essentially. Yeah, closer to like a month, just vacation and just waiting on my start date for, you know, my new role next week. So today I got my paycheck, my deposit, and I saw that I did not get paid out for sick time. I got my vacation hours, but I did not get paid out for sick time, and I did not get paid out for the 4th of July holiday, which would have been technically my last working day, but it's a holiday, so how are you gonna work that day? Like, so my last day was actually like that Thursday, on this 3rd. So I sent an email to HR, so hopefully they fix it. But with that though, because that I didn't get that, and this week is like time for me to pay my mortgage, because with the mortgage you have up to the 15th to pay it. I did not want to be late on mortgage or anything like that, so I had to pull money from my savings to cover that. So hopefully, prayerfully, they'll send me a check, an updated check with those hours, and fix that, and then I could put that money into my savings. So again, I just want to preface that instead, because that's a little bit disappointing. I was a little bit pissed off. Okay, let me just be for real. But hopefully it's just an oversight and a mistake, and it can be rectified. So I'm gonna be hopeful. And you know what? Here's the thing. Worst case scenario, they're like, no, actually that's not right, or we changed the policy, whatever. I will technically get paid again this month, and I didn't even realize the blessing in this. I actually get paid 3 times for a new employer that starts next week in August. It's a 3 paycheck period. I just recently changed banks, and I obviously had to wait till this paycheck hit to close out my current bank. But the company I'm working for, the organization I work for, we can join the credit union with them. So it was something I thought about doing when I worked with them previously, but I never did it. But now, like a couple days ago, I went ahead and registered and signed up for a bank account, and now I'll get that, and with that I'll get paid like 2 or 3 days early. So that means that my first paycheck will actually be like the end of July essentially. So again, God willing, you know, I get the money from my employer. Worst case scenario, it's fine. Like all my bills are paid now, like for this month. So it is what it is. God is the best, and I'm not stressed about it. Yeah, so let's get into these numbers, okay? Thank y'all for letting me share that. Because I'm not out here trying to fake nothing. I don't do that. I'm just telling you the good, the bad, the frustrations, everything. Like I'm not a flexer at all. Like I'm just being real. Okay, so let's look at it. So 401k, one. This is from my previous employer, which is the one I'm going back to starting next week. So my current balance for my 401k one is $28,614.43. So I'm excited about that. We exceeded 28,000. You know, it's continuing to grow. The market is doing pretty well, so that's great. My 401k 2 is my current employer, when I'm leaving, that I've just left recently. The goal, and I don't even think I started out with this goal, but I think like midway through I realized like, okay, let's try to hit $1,000 before you leave. So before my contribution, it was sitting at $967.54, and then every paycheck I was adding $150. So my current balance right now for my 401k 2 is $1,117.54. Now the goal, now that this is done, is I'm going to move this 401k to my 401k one, so I'll just have one 401k, if that makes sense. I know some of you guys have been asking me like, why don't you just combine those? I was just waiting. I mean, honestly, if I can be honest now, I was just waiting I knew I wasn't going to stay at that company. I just kind of started realizing like, this is not going to be, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to get the match. That's not going to be mine, because you have to be there for like 3 years to be vested. And I just realized like, okay. So, and I knew once I found out I was coming back to the previous employer, I was like, I'll just wait, you know, when I finish up here, and I'll just add it. So I'll call them on Monday. That's the goal, is to call them on Monday. I also need to set up my other account, which I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit. But I'll roll it over into my 401k one, if that makes sense. So I'll have one 401k the next time you guys talk to me. All right, and then I have my Roth. That is sitting at $15,475.17, and that again feels good. Again, I've only put $14,000 of my own, like my money in, so $1,475.17 is all growth, so that feels really good. So my total invested as of today is $45,207.14. Now I didn't bring my calculator down here because I was going to see how far am I off from the 50,000. I guess around like 48, right? 4,800, a little bit less. So that feels really good. And then prayerfully, if I do get paid early this month, then I'll be adding, I think I'm gonna start at 500. So hopefully the goal will be maybe to close out this month with 46,000 total invested. I set a goal of 44,000. I've already exceeded that, but like technically. So, and then that will just leave me with like around $4,000 left to reach the 50,000 total invested by the end of the year. And that's not bad. I truly believe that I can do that. So I'm excited about that. All right, so let's see what else for this month, or for this paycheck. I paid a lot of my bills. Like I said, all my bills are paid now for the rest of the month. So I paid my mortgage. That's what I had to transfer out, because I had to transfer out like some money to close the gap. But I paid my mortgage, and I paid $2,300. You guys know I rounded up. It's only, I'm gonna say only, but it's $2,264 and something cent. But I rounded to $2,300 just to make it even. So technically, there's an extra little bit of principal that goes to this payment, which is good. You always want to pay at least a little bit extra, because it helps save you money on your mortgage, like it pays it down quicker. So it's just an extra $35.13. Now, looking at, because my mortgage company, a lender, we have an app, and it shows me like my home value, like an estimate, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good with tracking it and all that kind of stuff. So when I look at the home value, current home value is an estimate, of course, right? But I look at that, and then I look at my current amount, my current balance, and I subtract that, and that's how I get my equity. So my current equity is gone up because the home value is actually gone up already. Which is funny because y'all, when I get paid again, preferably in July, the end of this month, I'll be paying another mortgage because that's the first paycheck of August, and so I want to go ahead and just pay my mortgage early. You know what I mean? So it's gonna go up even more. But anyway, currently my equity, my home equity, is sitting at $52,750. Now that's rounded because I don't have my exact pay, like new balance, because it hasn't posted yet. I just paid it this morning, but that's not bad, y'all. I'm like, what in the world? Now my goal is to hit $100,000 in home equity. My home is almost $400,000. I'll put it that way, right? In equity or value, home value, and I want to get paid off as much as possible. So once I pay off my car loan, then we're gonna go to, and I can share this now. These are the only things I have left to do this year. So I have 6 months essentially to do this. Well, 5.5 essentially. I'm gonna pay off my car loan. I only have one payment left. So it's $3,498 plus interest, whatever that's gonna be by the time I pay it next month. Pay off the IRS from 2017. I have a balance of $2,800. Just round it. It's like 2,700 something, but I'll round it to 2,800. Then I want to hit $50,000 total invested. So by the end of this month, I should be around like $4,000 remaining to max that out, to hit that goal. And then I want to fund my freedom fund. I want to have $12,000 in that account. Again, I had to take money out today. Hopefully I can put that back in if my previous employer, fixes that, rectifies that situation. So those are the major goals that I need to accomplish in the next 6 months. And I just truly believe that I can do it. Keep in mind, I start my new job next week. I get paid more. I will have bonuses and stuff, but I will actually get those paid out to the beginning of next year. So, yeah, I think, so did I get paid? Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'll get those to the beginning of next year. So whatever, but I truly believe I can do this. So that's what I'm like fixated on right now. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but like I'm so excited about these because I know I can do it. I know I'm paying off the car next month. The IRS already broke those down to the payments to get that paid off, and I'm going to set up my reoccurring payments for contributions to my IRA, 401k, excuse me. I'm actually going to be using my 457B. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. Leave me a comment. I just realized I can use that until my 401k kicks in. I don't think I can contribute to that until 90 days into my job, which will take me to like October. But I still want to go ahead and start funding my investment accounts. So my company offers a 457B, and I just found out you can actually max that out too. I didn't know that. Like I'm learning so much, y'all, about investments. Like, it's crazy. But I think I'm gonna like starting like literally my first paycheck like this month, like end of this month. I'm gonna put $500 into those, and then in October, whenever I get the match for my 401k, I'll switch over to my 401k. I think that's the plan. The other option, and you guys tell me what you think, is that I can go ahead and just put the money into my brokerage account, because I did open a brokerage account with Fidelity. So I could just put the $500. I think I have it where I'm taking $500 from each paycheck and putting it into investment for the rest of the year, and that'll put me at, it's probably going to exceed the $4,000 to be honest. Or like I said, I can just take the $500 out myself and put it into the brokerage account and invest that, and then, so yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think, if that makes sense. And then the $12,000. So I gotta just really go in. Like I said, I'll be making more money. So obviously stay on my budget, not expanding my lifestyle at all, and just really gonna throw this at debt and into the savings. So I know I can hit these goals, y'all. Like, I'm excited about it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen, period. Okay, like I told y'all, I just wanna be proud of this version of myself by the end of the year. Like, I wanna be proud. I wanna be like, girl, you did it, baby. You did it. Because you started the year out hustling, grinding, all this different stuff you was doing, not having no sleep. But look at you now. You got $50,000 total invested. You paid off almost all your debts. Like, the only thing I would have is my IRS tax debt from 2018 to roll over to next year, and then I just have student loans and a mortgage. That's it. And you have over $12,000 in your savings account. In 2016, we hitting at 25K. So yeah, I just feel like it's possible, and I know I can do it. So I gotta just stay focused, and yeah. I did use my credit cards, y'all. Like these, yeah, I've been using my credit. It's really on food and gas. I don't know how. And so I'm just making payments on those. So I made a payment on all three, like basically $100 on each three. I paid my electricity bill. It was like $200 something, y'all. You know, I think everybody's electricity is going up. It's the summertime. I paid my car insurance. I paid my kids' homeschool program. They have a homeschool program they do online. One of my license, my professional license renewal is $150 to pay that. And my HOA was due. I missed it by one day, y'all. So I thought when I pulled it up, I thought I was gonna get away with it, but it caught me at the end. So it was $500. It's $1,100. They raised it up by $100 this year. I don't know why. See, we ain't about to play these games. And all of my other neighbors, so they all kind of upset about that too. But whatever. So $550 due in like January of every year, and then in July. So because it's biannual. So but because you have to pay it by the 10th of every month when it's due, whatever, or there's a fee. And so it was $550, and then it was $17.64 fee. So I ended up paying $567.64. And then I think that's it. So then, was there anything else? Look at my budget here, you guys. Oh, my internet from T-Mobile was $60. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So all my bills are paid for the month. All my bills are paid for July. I feel so good about that, y'all. Oh, I paid my gym fee, my security fee, home security fee. Yeah, all my bills are paid for the month. So that's what I'm saying. So God willing, if I get that money, I'm gonna do a short. If I get that money, I'm gonna do a short and update y'all, or a community post. Then I'll just put it back in my savings. I'm not touching it at all. I do want to go to this. I did have like $100 cushion. I think I'm gonna go to this. It's not a thrift store. It's kind of like a boutique, because I need some new shoes for work, because I'll start my job next week. I told y'all. So I think I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. So here's the other thing I want to tell y'all. This is supposed to be my graduation weekend. You see I'm here at my home. I just decided that I don't want to go. I'm supposed to go to Florida and do that. I'm gonna tell you the deciding factor is that my son, he doesn't have his state ID yet, and with the new law that Trump put into place where everybody has to have an ID in order to fly and all that stuff, so we've been trying to go to the DMV and couldn't get there to get it. So, and I don't know, I just didn't want to have my graduation ceremony without my kids there with me, because I could have took my daughter, but my son wouldn't have been able to go, and I would have had to drive to Florida. I'm not doing it. It's just not, I don't know, I just don't feel that connected to it like I want to do that. Like, I don't care. I know that sounds so bad, right? I feel like I should be feeling some kind of way, but I just don't care. And shout out to, I know that I have one of my subscribers that I think his shout out to you, congratulations to you. I think your graduation ceremony is coming up too. I don't know, for me, and he knows how much we all had to pay for graduation, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just not interested. I got my cap and gown. I can do a photo shoot and all that. I just don't care. I don't care. I got my degree. It's in my office. I got to get a frame for it. I just don't care. I'm excited. I'm grateful to be at this place, but like, I'm just not interested in all the extra stuff. I told y'all before, I'm not a big person to celebrate stuff. I just don't. I'm excited that I accomplished the goal. All right, now what else? Like, I don't know, whatever. But I do have a virtual ceremony coming up. Not next week, we got the next. So I will be attending that. If you're interested, I can post a link if you guys want to celebrate me in that way. You can, see that. So there's always that option, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. If you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys probably the end of July or the beginning of August for my next budget video. Or a short if I get this money from my previous employer. So we're gonna see. Pray for me. Thank y'all so much for watching and subscribing and supporting this channel. Thank you so much. All right, see you guys next time.